Am I the asshole for reporting my neighbors? Crying baby to our landlord. I live in a duplex with my boxer pity mixes. I've lived here for 5 years. Last year my neighbors moved in downstairs. After the unit had been empty for a while. They were good neighbors until this year when they had a baby. Apparently they had to go through a IVF and had a bunch of miscarriages. She posted all about it on Facebook. I thought that was TMI, but whatever. I'm only her Facebook friend because she added me. She's made a big deal about being pregnant. And it's been annoying to see, but I just ignored her. Anyway, since she's had the baby, I've had to deal with the crying from downstairs. It's not as bad as I expected, but it still is really annoying. I've gone down and knocked on their door a couple of times to tell them to keep the noise down. Every time they apologize and blame their baby. But nothing has changed. I got fed up and reported them to our landlord for making too much noise. The landlord talked to my neighbors, who are now turning it around on me, saying my dogs are too loud and I play music at night that wakes their baby up. My dogs aren't that loud and hardly ever bark when I'm home. I got annoyed and went down to talk to my neighbor about it. And she got really nasty with me and blamed me and my dogs for always waking up her baby. She said they can hear every one of mine and my dog's footsteps, and the dog's nails on the floor specifically. That my dogs bark the whole time I'm not home during the day. And that I put my music up too loud at night. I told her I can't make my dogs not bark when I'm out. And that they're dogs on hardwood floors. And that I didn't know what she expected living in a downstairs unit. I also told her I'm allowed to have people over and my music on whenever I want in my home. I don't think it's fair to ask me to change my life when I'm not the one who had a baby. My neighbor got an attitude and told me she was only asking for me to be respectful of our shared space, and brought up hearing an argument I had with my ex a few weeks ago. I admit it was a little loud, but it wasn't that big of a deal. I laughed and told her that pretty much went out the window when she had a baby, but she shut the door in my face. I reported the whole conversation to my landlord. So there's a record of my complaints, because I want them and that baby out of here. When I was telling a friend about what was happening, she told me I was being a major asshole to struggling new parents, but I think that's their problem and not mine. But I wanted to get some unbiased feedback, because that friend is usually a little over-emotional for my taste. If you liked the video, please subscribe to my channel.